Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to talk about the 2020 presidential race. Now, I'm not a real political guy. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm a Ronocrat, I guess you'd call it. But I do have some thoughts. This is not going to be about President Trump. This will be in regards to the Democrats and my kind of 3,000 feet in the air thoughts and feelings regarding what needs to be done. So, in a nutshell, this is what I'm proposing. Number one, Bernie Sanders drop out of the race. Now, I personally love Bernie Sanders. I think he's a cool guy. I like a lot of his ideas. I think that if you look at a person who genuinely cares for the average person, of which 99% of us are, you can't fight against a guy like Bernie Sanders. But I think his age is an issue, and I don't think that he can beat Donald Trump. So I'm proposing that Bernie drop out of the race and that that it's announced, I don't know if they're allowed to do this or not do this, but that it be announced that he is the vice presidential running mate of Elizabeth Warren, because she's the only other one that I really feel has the capacity to win, the experience, and most importantly, is a genuine good person. Joe Biden needs to go away, in my opinion, and get out of the race. He's part of the old guard. Michael Bloomberg, we really, thanks for your thoughts and your ideas, but we really don't need another billionaire New Yorker running the country. Okay? The other guy, Pete, I don't know, whatever. Nice guy is my impression, but I just can't see him as president or beating Donald Trump. And the lady from Minnesota, I like her. Maybe she could fill in like a high-level role within the administration as well. But I think the real only chance that they have is Elizabeth Warren with Bernie Sanders, and then let Bernie do his universal health care, Medicare for all. I'm going to go off on a tangent here, but it is ridiculous in this country that we don't have universal health care. Between paying for higher education and health care, think about it. Unless you're part of the ultra wealthy, you're spending a huge portion of your working life to pay for higher education and health care. It's a real joke. And when people yell socialism, that's even more of a joke, because we've already got a lot of social programs in this country. If you send your kids to public schools, well, that would be socialism. If you like to go to the library and check out books, well, that's socialism. Social Security, if you cash a Social Security check, or you plan to when you get older, well, that's socialism too. So the argument against universal health care, though, just does not hold any water. I've come to the conclusion that the only people who support the current healthcare system there's two types of people. Number one, people who are brainwashed into thinking, oh, I'll never get to go to a doctor, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's just dead wrong, because when you look at the rest of the developed world that already has socialized medicine, their healthcare quality is rated much higher than what we have in the United States. So you can't argue that. From a cost perspective, there was just a recent study that was released, I believe affiliated with Yale University. On a per-person basis, universal health care is cheaper than what we're doing now. The only other people who are against universal health care are the people who are beholden to the current system. Meaning, if you're a health insurance company or a big hospital chain or a pharmaceutical company, right? If you're one of those people who are making part of that $100 billion a year in profit, well, then you're against universal health care. So, sorry, I really went off on a tangent. But I think that great things could happen if you had Elizabeth Warren as president and Bernie Sanders as vice president. And that's just my opinion. I don't really feel super strongly about any of this political stuff. But I think if you're an average person, right, think about it, then you want somebody who's going to stand up for the average guy. And that's what I think. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video, and have a great day.